Welcome to the second episode of the YouTube Business Podcast, where we talk about starting a business on YouTube and treating YouTube as a business rather than as a creator. I'm joined by my co-hosts Ron and Hessel, who are tuning in from the Netherlands. Now, today we are going to be talking about a couple of things that might be of interest to you. Ron, would you like to introduce the topics of today's episode?
Yeah, sure. Yesterday we did our first mastermind in the community, which was really successful. So we're going to do a small recap of the mastermind of yesterday. Also going to announce when the next one is coming. And with Hessel, we're going to have a conversation about strikes on YouTube, how to avoid them. And if you get one, how can you handle the situation, how to deal with them, exactly. And also an important question we're going to handle in this podcast is also when should you stop with a YouTube channel or YouTube automation channel. So yeah, that's basically what we're going to cover. Should I start off with recapping the mastermind? I think our first mastermind yesterday was a real success. We had around 20 people, 21 people. We had some nice topics. We mostly talked about YouTube Shorts. That will probably be the next big thing on YouTube, especially since the 1st of January in 2023, since YouTube will have the monetization program for YouTube Shorts available then. So you will be able to make much more money with YouTube Shorts. That's what we covered mostly in the mastermind, and yeah, exciting things are coming up. So if you want to join the next mastermind, make sure to go to the Discord channel. The date will be announced there as well. And also, by the way, the recording of the mastermind will also be available on YouTube to watch back.
Yes. We started a channel. It's called YouTube Business Academy, where we record these masterminds or record these episodes for this podcast. And so we have the audio versions available on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. And then we also have the video versions available for you guys on YouTube as well. So all the links are going to be down in the description for you guys to check out. Make sure to join us on Discord. Make sure to check out our podcast channel, which you're actually, if you're watching this on YouTube right now, this is where you are. So if you're doing this, make sure to subscribe, because we're going to be doing this more, and we're going to be bringing in more people as well, like Hessel, Yuri, and Dave Nick, and just a bunch of cool kids from the industry who are doing this and all around the world. So yeah, this is going to be a very exciting thing for all of us, and we have great things on the way. So I think the first topic that Ron, you've covered that, the recap a little bit, what we talked about shorts. So the next one, should we talk a little bit about when the next one is coming up? So I think if you guys join the Discord community, you're gonna know exactly which day and what time we're doing it, so make sure to do that. But these masterminds are probably going to be happening maybe every week, maybe every 2 weeks. We don't know exactly right now when. So yeah, once again, the best thing right now is to join the Discord. Anyway, I think it's about the time we go to the first topic of the podcast today. And I think we're going to cover three things, right? We're going to cover the shorts, the strikes, and then when to stop your channel if it's not going well. So yeah. Ron, you want to take it off a little bit with the shorts here so we can kind of start with that?
Sure. I'll give a smart summary what we also discussed yesterday in the mastermind if you didn't attend the mastermind. Basically, YouTube is running behind with short form content. You can see it with TikTok becoming way more popular than YouTube. And YouTube is trying to catch up with TikTok by implementing the YouTube Shorts. Right now on TikTok, it's quite hard to make money from your TikToks because they don't have a real good monetization program. YouTube right now is already in a monetization program for more than 10 years, I think. So they know how to pay out to the creators. Them introducing the same monetization program as long form content to the YouTube Shorts will be huge, which basically will mean that a lot of big names from TikTok will probably go to YouTube to publish YouTube Shorts and also lead their audience to maybe long form content, which will give there an opportunity to make way more money, because as you know, with YouTube, if you get a lot of views on your long form content, you also make more money. So I think from the 1st of January, we will see, 2023, we will see a lot of creators move from TikTok to YouTube Shorts. The good thing also to know is that YouTube, as I said, is behind in short form content. So they're pushing out YouTube Shorts way more. So it's a very big opportunity to prepare for 2023 or maybe start your channel already. So you can make some, at least make some nice income from the YouTube Shorts, I think. So yeah, that's also what we will be covering more in the Discord as well.
And like you said, YouTube has the best partner program when it comes to sharing revenue with creators and business owners, right? And so, I mean, this is a big threat for TikTok. If I'd be TikTok right now, I'd be worried because these guys are gonna take 2023 by storm, I think. They have 1.5 billion active monthly users for YouTube Shorts.
Yeah.
They have figured out how to properly get impressions and serve shorts to their audience. It took them quite a while to do that. And now with the revenue share, this is going to be a big, big, big opportunity. So yeah, this is definitely something to look into and really take advantage of. Me, myself, I started posting more shorts. For this channel that we're doing, we're now hiring a person who's going to be chopping up our long podcasts, long masterminds into shorts, because we're recording for like an hour, and from that 1 hour we can make like tens of different shorts. And that's if you're not doing shorts right now, you're literally leaving money and subscribers on the table. You guys would agree on that. It takes literally very little time to make a short, which can I did a short like in a couple of minutes literally, and it got like 30 subscribers.
Yeah, it's also not so much work. And I think maybe for the next mastermind, it's fun to talk about like certain strategies on how to get like thousands of views on shorts, or 100,000 of views, or even millions. Since there are some straightforward methods you can use that you can implement to get those views. So I think that's maybe a topic to cover in the next mastermind as well.
George, especially for the type of channel you have, where you already have long form content, which is easily to convert into shorts, instead of making original shorts, basically. So if you have a channel right now where you want to gain more subscribers, more authority, basically, and you want to start with shorts, it's definitely super easy to just chop your big video into small parts. That's easy, and it has great potential, right?
Yeah, and if you're not doing it, you're just leaving money and subscribers on the table. That's what I said. I mean, someone reached out to me on Instagram and they're like, I saw you started posting more shorts. Why are you doing that? Is that beneficial? I'm like, yeah, just look at the numbers. I post a short. It's 10 seconds long. It took me 15 minutes to make. It got me 5-10 subscribers.
Yeah, and also good to know, I mentioned it in the mastermind as well. Like before, the shorts algorithm and the long form content algorithm was separated, and now YouTube bridged those two type of content in like a month ago. So when people watch your short form content or your YouTube shorts, your long form content will also get recommended. So it's not that big of a danger to start with shorts right now.
Yeah, and they did it really step by step. They first tried to figure out what's the best way to show shorts to people on YouTube. That's the first thing. The second thing they did was they figured out how to bridge, like you said, the bridge between the long and form. And now the third thing they figured out is how do we actually monetize the whole shebang? So now once they did the 1, 2, and 3, oh boy, you just wait for them coming strong in 2023, baby. They're gonna take the market by storm.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm excited.
Let's see. Yeah, man, me too. I think I'm gonna probably start it specifically just for shorts channel. I mean, this is gonna be like really crazy. Yeah, so that's a little bit about shorts. Now, if you guys don't have anything else to cover here, I think it's a good idea maybe that we move on to the next topic of this
strikes,
podcast.
Right?
Yeah, Hessel.
About strikes.
So
what about it?
Take it off.
For strikes, I really have something in mind that I think can be very valuable for this podcast and for the next topic, which is when you should stop with a channel. I really want to go with like a conversation type of do this in that with you guys, knowing your opinion, just have it as a conversation. But with strikes, I actually came up with this because recently in the Discord, someone reached out to me who had a similar channel to me where I was familiar with, and he said, I get a lot of strikes and I don't know why. And I see a lot of other people making videos, kind of sketchy videos, but he was like, okay, they are doing it, I can do it as well. They don't get striked, it should be fine. And that's a misconception, because that's what I thought as well. If this specific topic is online, I can make the same, get a lot of views, but for some reason our videos do get striked, and that's something strange in YouTube, honestly. But yeah, you just gotta deal with it, and it's not worth the risk to make a sketchy topic. For example, how to get Spotify. I don't know if I should say it in this video because YouTube will maybe detect it, but just how to get something for free which is paid, basically like that. And as I said, a lot of channels have videos about that on their channel, which don't get strikes at all. But when I did that, I got a strike within 2 hours. And honestly, even if it has nothing to do with getting something for free, which is paid, YouTube still detects it. So first of all, if you want to prevent it from happening, if you have any doubt if you should upload it, if you have any form of it, just don't take the risk. It's not worth it. If it has something to do with downloading something for free, bypassing a payment, how to install something, it's all tricky, and the YouTube algorithm will just detect it as spam or bypassing the payment, which is not allowed. The second thing is when you do have a strike. So there are, of course, two types of strikes: community guideline strikes and copyright strikes. So I'm specifically going to talk about community guideline strikes. And in my opinion, you also have two in that category. You have strikes which are basically right, like you made a mistake, they are right about the strike, or they strike you with a video where you think you did nothing wrong. And if that's the case, you can of course appeal it, but often it happens that the appeal gets rejected, or even rejected within 10 minutes. So I've had this multiple times, like 6 times already, that a video which was not violating the guidelines, the community guidelines, got a strike. So what you need to do in that case, you need to contact the live support and just keep asking for a re-review. This will take some time. Not the first person you reach out to will eventually do it, but that's the only way how you can remove it. And I see channels people literally getting their channel removed or terminated because they don't know how to go about it. And that's just a shame, because, it's understandable. YouTube is super big, like millions and millions of videos posted every day. They can't just view everything manually. So there are algorithms and bots in place, which is fine, but sometimes they do make mistakes. And yeah, that's just what's happening.
So you would recommend for someone who got a strike on a video that doesn't violate community to just reappeal and to get it re-reviewed? Exactly.
Through live support, just ask for a re-review. If you're 100% sure you did not violate the guidelines, okay? Because otherwise it's not going to work.
Yeah, and also what you said, like getting certain apps or software for free while they're normally paid.
Yeah.
You already know
red flag.
It's shady, and you also already know you will get a lot of views because everyone wanted free.
Wants stuff free, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So
that's the motive, right? That's why they want it.
Yeah, and then you get maybe one strike indeed, but then it's the wrong motive to have, I think.
And overall, kind of building up on this point, I think it's important to have this mindset where you don't try to go for the shady topics, where you don't try to look for the shortcuts. Just changing your mindset towards that, I'm gonna work hard for a long time and I'm gonna take the hard route, fall in love with taking the hard route. It's the natural instinct of every person is to look for the shortcut. When you go to exercise, you want to take the supplements, you want to buy the special clothing, but nothing matters. What matters is how many reps you put in over what time. If you go to the gym one time and you do 5-hour training, well, guess what? You're just going to probably injure yourself. Nothing good is going to come off of that. But if you do it, if you're consistent, you go there for an hour, you have a proper strategy, and then you just keep like showing up every week or whatever, every day, you're going to see the results. So the same thing here. It's whoever tells you that it's easy, fast, free, whatever, be careful.
Especially like with the search-based stuff, right? Which I'm doing. Now I'm earning a lot of money with it, but that took a long time. And I also didn't take the shortcuts. I tried them, but I failed and I learned from it. And that's what you should consider as well. If you want to build a channel for the long term, which is search-based, don't try to go for the shortcut and risk to lose your channel. That's just...
Yeah, but it's also a little bit how the whole YouTube automation gets presented by a lot of people.
Yeah,
like,
true.
You make money quick, but when people start off, they're like, oh, I'm 1 month in and I still haven't made any money. Like, it's a long-term game.
I feel like many online opportunities are presented that way because, like, once again, it's a natural human instinct. And so good marketers know that those words sell. When you say that this is the best online opportunity and you can make money easy, quick, no work, whatever, like, although you might kind of feel that it's a bit off, like, you're still lured into that, So I had a similar case with, a little bit off topic here, but just going a little deeper on the shortcuts. When I was doing e-commerce back in the day, I was in this niche called custom portraits. So we would create custom portraits from people's photos, and I had a couple of different websites, or like different styles. And my first website when I did it was called turnschwifty.com. And as you can guess, we were turning people into Rick and Morty style characters. Now, the reason why I chose that is because I thought, hey, my idea is to scale this with Facebook ads. So there is a specific targeting Rick and Morty. So this is exactly what I'm gonna do. Perfect match, right? Rick and Morty style characters, Rick and Morty interest on Facebook ads, boom. Well, guess what? I did it. Everything worked all the way up until I wake up one morning, I open up my Facebook ads account, and your ad account, my friend, is disabled. Because Cartoon Networks reported me for violating their copyrights. I got a copyright strike, basically. So, yeah, listen, whatever you do, even if you don't do YouTube automation, whatever you do in life, exercise, YouTube automation, e-commerce, no shortcuts. Take the hard route. You're going to be grateful, and you're going to be, what's the word I'm looking here for? Yeah, grateful basically to yourself that you actually did it. So that's a little my 2 cents here on the shortcut topic.
I agree.
Yeah, good example, honestly.
Oh, thank you.
I think Ron has similar stories, he told me.
Yeah.
E-commerce and stuff.
Yeah, with Amazon. But it wasn't not always my fault. It's all those big platforms, Facebook, YouTube, Amazon, they use certain algorithms. Like, you just need to watch out, and you need to know what the algorithm is looking for. And if you have, like, if there's somehow copyright involved, you just, don't continue. It's not worth it.
Exactly the same thing. If you have any feeling like this might not work, don't try it.
No. But we all get greedy sometimes. So it's normal.
True.
You make those mistakes once or maybe twice. Learn from it and continue and take the harder route. And in the end, I think you'll also be more proud of what you made, I think.
I agree, yeah. But matter of fact, you need to make mistakes.
Yeah.
As much as you can learn from other people's mistakes.
And I think that also connects with maybe the next topic, mistakes, because we want to talk about, like, when should you stop with a YouTube automation channel? Like,
Ron, when should you stop?
Yeah, it's a good question. Like, because I'm like a big believer in, if you put in the work long enough, it eventually will work out.
The law of attraction.
Yeah. Also a law of attraction. But also I think...
Critical mass.
Yeah, but also but the thing is, like, I think I mentioned it before. I started in the money-making niche, Joyce as well. And
that's my favorite niche, by the way.
Both of you started in that?
It's horrible.
Who am I talking with?
But I was like 3 or 4 months in, and I was like, yeah, damn, I wanted to curse, but I'm not going to do it. But I was like, I'm going to do something else. And but I was also thinking like, I'm just 4 months in. What is 4 months? But I was so not agreeing on the niche I chose, so I switched. Um,
So you didn't like to make $10,000 a day
on
by just
PayPal,
sleeping on PayPal?
watching YouTube videos. No,
Guys, eventually that's what got me started with YouTube in the
hey,
first
there you
place.
go.
Yeah.
No, but like
That's
for anyone watching or listening, like if you are currently in that niche, it's like there's nothing wrong with it. We're just kind of sharing
That's true.
and we're just like sharing our journey. Like we started with that as well, you know? And like Yuri said, like it can work, but like it's just not the thing, you know? You need to make these like clickbaity, like pretty bad
Yeah.
videos.
But what do you
So-
guys think? Like, when should you pull the plug of a channel? Or
Yeah, we're
like,
going off topic a bit.
yeah,
Well, I think it's important to distinguish between browse and search. Okay, so what kind of traffic you're going for? This is what you talked yesterday about on the Mastermind Hessel. If you're starting a browse channel, then you want to feed accurate data to it, right? You don't want to buy a monetized channel. You don't want to get whatever. You basically want to have it as clean as possible, right? For search, on the other hand, it doesn't matter that much, right? You would agree on that, Hessel. So when it comes to abandoning it, like for example, with my case, right? My personal channel, oh my goodness, I don't even want to start. I have all kinds of different content on my channel, you know? And I'm not abandoning it. I'm going all in. But it's a different story because it's a personal channel, right? I have a face like tied into it. People can kind of relate to like me making mistakes and everything. But I think YouTube might be less forgiving to faceless channels, specifically if you're going for browse. Correct me if I'm wrong, Hessel.
Yeah, you're right.
You know,
No,
so
you're
it's like if you started in a pet's niche, for example, you posted 20-30 videos, you got some data coming in, some views, whatever, and then you decide to switch to another niche.
Yeah, exactly. Those things are possible. They aren't impossible, but it's harder and it takes more time because YouTube. You really need YouTube to push your videos in to the right audience, and with search, that's just a different story because, okay, it's a topic. X amount of people search for the topic every day. Uh, YouTube will rank your video, let's say third, fourth, fifth, maybe even lower. It still gets some new data from people who are searching it, and by the database from that video, that's already all you need. And for browse and recommendations and everything, that's just a different story.
yeah, true. So basically, for a search-based channel, you don't ever have to stop, like
No.
pull the plug, because it's just
What Yuri said, he has never met anyone who started in that niche, search-based stuff, who did not give up, who did not give up and did not succeed.
that's
It's just
valuable.
a matter of time.
That's powerful right there.
Yeah, but it can take, as I said in the first video with you guys, it took me 8 months. How many people will give up in those 8 months?
Yeah, a lot. If they do the work themselves, especially.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like, yeah, it's interesting, you know, because it's so powerful to hear how, like he said, that he hasn't seen anyone like not succeed who hasn't like put in enough of the work. And like you're a great example of this as well, you know, 8 months in. And this just shows that this is like a proven concept. Whoever says that like YouTube automation is dead or it's too saturated is like, all right, bro, talk laters. Talk laters.
But also YouTube automation, it's just a term of how you like have your YouTube channel organized. Automation is basically you outsource stuff. You can also just shoot your own footage, but let it shoot by someone else. It's also automated and outsourced.
Yeah,
So-
it's just the term, which is kind of wrong, but that's
Yeah.
just how it is now in the media. Is it right? Like YouTube automation. If you say YouTube automation, everyone knows what you mean.
Yeah.
even though it's not the correct word,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
It's the same with drop shipping. Like drop shipping is basically a method to send the product to the consumer.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like directly from the fabric, you know. But now the drop shipping became like a business model, and it got all hyped up, and like it's a little bit out of context.
That's exactly the reason why we took enough time and we named this podcast and this community YouTube Business. Not YouTube Automation, not a YouTube Cash Cow, but YouTube Business. Because at the end of the day, it's YouTube and it's business. So
Exactly. But like,
just so you
coming
guys
to
know that.
maybe we can answer the question for ourselves, George. Like we both quit a channel, or like we changed the niche.
We didn't
at
quit the
least.
channel. We changed,
changed
the
the
niche.
niche.
Yeah.
Like, what was the reason for you to switch?
No traction whatsoever. And then I just like objectively look at the videos, because first I was like reaching for the money kind of, and you know, I took a look at, like, I didn't like the videos and there was no traction. And the more you do it, the more you start to kind of understand and realize some things, like what kind of audience you're attracting, you know, what kind of RPMs, because like, you know, the make money online is just huge, right? And like, if we're talking specifically about RPMs, and I said this in one of my videos, not every make money online video has the same RPM. For example, a video titled "How to Make Money Watching YouTube Videos" reaches a completely different audience and has a completely different RPM than a video, for example, Amazon FBA tutorial. And this is like a straight up example on my channel. The watch YouTube videos had like an RPM of like $2 or something. And then the Amazon FBA had like a $20 RPM or something like that, you know? So that's the first reason. And the biggest reason probably is that it didn't have any traction whatsoever. I was just like making videos, whatever, but the retention was really bad. And, you know, people would watch that video once, but they would not come back to it, right? So you really need to be clear about, you know, what's the value of your content, like we talked about. It's like, what is the underlying value? Like, is it entertainment? Is it educational? Is it inspirational, right? Because like, if you say that my Make Money Online channel had an educational value, right, which it kind of sort of had, then the value itself was really low. You know what I mean? But then on the other hand, like, if you take someone who's like the top dog in the Make Money Online niche, you can see that the value he is providing is super high. So for example, I'll give you a quick example here, is that like on my main channel, I have a video, my most viewed video is called "How to Dropship on Amazon." And, you know, it's a very unique approach in that video that I share, because that's what I did, and I figured out a way to kind of link your Shopify with Amazon and make sure that everything is linked and synchronized. And so when you get an order on Amazon, it's get automatically fulfilled and sent to the customer. So it's like a really complicated. So there's like a lot of educational value there. So that video ranked, and that video is still bringing in money every day, right? Whereas with a video where it's like, go to this website, sign up to this website, and then you have to just watch this.
YouTube likes educational value or external value in general. They do.
And you also had your own face on it. You were like presenting everything yourself. And I think to succeed in a money-making niche, you need at least to have some personality on the camera, I think.
Yeah, 100% agreed. So yeah, it comes down to that. But what about you, Ron? Like, what was the reason that you quit, or not quit, but what was the reason that you changed the Make Money Online niche?
I got some traction, but not enough, in my opinion. But in the end, I was like doing topic research on what videos to cover, and I was like doing the topic research, and I'm like, make money watching YouTube videos. I don't even remember. Make money by I didn't remember, like all nonsense methods. And I was like, it probably works because people want to make money all over the world. But in the end, like I was like 4 months in, I was like spending all the money. The traction was not great. And I was like watching the videos myself, and I like, the editing was fine, but like the whole storyline and the actual method that you're mentioning, like you won't never believe it yourself. So I changed.
Did you like doing it? Like enjoy the journey or not?
Yeah, I enjoyed it having the team, managing the team, like I didn't do anything myself. I like growing a team, managing a team, making everyone perform better each video. That's what I really like to do. But then I rather do that as well, but then with a video that you like watching yourself. And also, like if you're at a birthday and someone asks, "Oh, what do you do?" You can maybe share them a video, show them a video. You can actually show them and be proud instead of
It's very important. Yeah. It's very important, by the way. Like people say, "Oh, like, but this is just automation. I don't care." Like I was talking to this guy, like in one of my videos, Austin. And we were talking about it, and like it was so funny because in the beginning he was like, yeah, I had a YouTube automation channel in the gossip niche and I really didn't enjoy doing the research. And then later on in the video he was trying to like figure out what niche to go for, and he's like, yeah, but like I don't really care what niche to go for. I can kind of just like do any research on any topic. I'm like, bro, like you're contradicting yourself, like
that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, like he contradicted himself basically in the same thing. So I think it's actually important. And I think, when you're first starting out, it's like your baby. You want to just do something that you actually enjoy,
Especially for the long term. It's easier to succeed that way because you don't give up as quickly if you like the topic. But also, the thing is, if you see an opportunity in a specific niche and you have the money to outsource everything and you don't need to get involved, then why don't do it as well? Like
I got the perfect example right now. Formula One. I'm passionate about it. I like it. I know a lot about it.
Yeah.
Why not start a channel? So that's what I'm doing right now, of course. With Ron,
for the shorts
involved. With shorts, starting with shorts, seeing how that goes. That's just like I can also make videos about how people can lose weight, but I'm not into that right now. And maybe it's a very maybe it's a very promising niche. You can make a lot of money with it by doing affiliates and getting a lot of views. But if you really don't care, you get it? Or
well, it depends. Like if you're sitting on a gold mine and you have a specific niche, what you don't like, but you have the money to outsource everything, I would say go for it, because you're not that involved.
Yeah, true.
But if you're doing some things yourself, then having a niche you enjoy a little, it helps.
I think the underlying point here to understand is that YouTube is a very big space, and there are so many different ways to monetize. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's a video platform, and he needs to understand that monetization comes second, and what comes first is making videos. And to make a good video, you need to understand what is the value you're carrying in that video, because different values require different productions, if that's what I should say, So you need to get good at making videos, basically. If you're making educational videos, then focus your value on that. Maybe your production value doesn't matter so much, if the value is kind of in the solution or whatever it is, how-to tutorials. There's so many different ways. But like first, start off by making videos, understand your value, get a good retention on your videos. As soon as you get a good retention and a CTR, you're gonna start getting impressions. When you're gonna start getting impressions, you're gonna start getting views. When you're gonna start getting views, ad revenue is gonna come in.
Subscribers
are gonna come in.
Is going to start.
You can start driving your traffic to an affiliate offer, bro. It's crazy. I was talking to Marcel the other day, right? He showed me
crazy with affiliates.
Bro, Marcel is crazy with affiliates. He does some, I'm not sure if I can say this, but I'm not going to say it, but he just does crazy stuff with affiliates. Like, you guys should definitely reach out to him because he has the most unconventional way of making content. Okay, I'll give you one example. I'm sure Marcel's not going to mind this. Okay, this is exclusive, very exclusive, just for you. Just for you. So, you ready? His dad is involved in renovating real estate. That's his dad's business, family business. Marcel, on the other hand, is a YouTuber. He's like, oh, dad, I'm going to make videos. So guess what? Marcel comes to dad and he's like, Dad, I'm going to bring in more revenue to your business. You know what he does? He creates a YouTube channel in Spanish where he shows people I think it was something like about renovation. And the goal for them, because the business is very local in Barcelona, it was like how we did this renovation in Barcelona. And then in the description, so they had like they had the content, they had the pitch, and then they had a call to action in the description. Now, they did content, it went well. Question: how much money did Marcel bring in to his father's business?
Like yearly or monthly or?
Like just like revenue, like how much extra revenue
Extra.
did he? What was he
from the
able
video.
to bring in from the videos?
Oh, that's one video.
Extra business basically. Okay, I'm not gonna keep you waiting.
Yeah.
But he brought in extra 300,000 euros in revenue by making videos about renovations in Barcelona.
That's crazy.
How
Just
crazy is?
marketing, right?
How
Awesome.
crazy is that, you know? And you can do this for anything. You know? You can do this literally for anything. Best restaurants in your local city. Make a video about that. Go talk to the owner. Send the viewers to book a table. If they book a table, you get a fixed commission or whatever. There's so many different creative ways to go about this, right? And this is what I really want to encourage everyone watching this and listening is that when you're doing this, don't think that there's just like one specific way to go about this. Like, get creative. If you're doing things like everyone else is doing, then yes, there is a proof of concept, but the big breakthroughs, and I don't know if you guys agree with this or not, but I think the big breakthroughs happen when you get creative and you start doing things proven concept, but at the same time a little differently.
I agree.
Yeah.
You know?
I agree.
You gotta get creative.
For people who want to start, right, don't think that AdSense is the only way to monetize. There are
100%.
so many ways. And affiliate marketing is one part, but affiliate marketing is not just affiliate marketing. It's big. It's huge.
Yeah, different ways.
Exactly.
Different
Yeah,
ways.
sponsor
And
deals,
matter of fact, the real money, the real money is outside of YouTube. Ad revenue, great. Consistent search traffic, great. Consistent cash flow, great. Want to go big? Want to hit the big boy numbers? Look at Charisma on Command. Look at all the other big guys. They're not tied into the RPM. The RPM is unpredictable. The market goes down, Alphabet loses money, your investors, companies stop placing ad budgets, your RPM drops. With course sales, it's tied up to the views.
Yeah. I think in every business you want to split your income as well. And with YouTube, like once you build an audience, you can do everything with the audience you want. Like, it's really powerful.
100%. Attention is the new gold of the 21st century.
That's a nice
Really?
ending, I think. We need to
I
do
think-
some questions as well.
I think so too.
Yeah, I have one question. Felix sent this last week, and it matches nicely with the strikes we were talking about earlier. He was saying, if you have multiple channels under one AdSense account, and one gets demonetized or deleted, does it also affect your other channels?
This is a short answer. No.
All right. Well, then I want to thank you all for listening.
Yeah.
That was a fun one. All right, well, let's keep it. Yeah, let's end it on the note that attention is the new gold of the 21st century. Look around. When you're on the subway, when you're walking on the streets, when you're at the cafeteria, what are people doing? Are they talking to each other? No. They are on their phone, scrolling through Instagram, TikTok, on YouTube. People are consuming more content than ever. You can either be a consumer or you can be a producer. Now think to yourself which one of those you want to be. Boys, I want to thank you so much for this amazing podcast, and we will see you guys in the next episode. Bye.
Yes, ciao.